Hello everybody, this is Craig from 9V Games, and it has been a fucking while, huh? Like a week? I was totally unprepared, I didn't even bring my fucking chair over. So today, I am going to review DmC, and I apologize because I was supposed to dress up like Dante. However, when I got my hair cut, bitch cut it too short. So now I can't do Dante. I have my trench coat ready and everything. So maybe when my hair grows out, I'll do a video as Dante, maybe review the DLC, Blade Palace mode, you know, and Virgil shit. But it's the best I can do, guys. I don't know. Lady really messed it up. She went like an inch too short. That's what you get when you go to Supercuts. But today we are going to review Devil May Cry because I don't want to, or DmC Devil May Cry, because I don't want to wait anymore. Now, let's start off by saying that I think I said it in one of my past videos. I put my foot in my mouth when this game was announced. I did not like the fact that they replaced old Dante, the white-haired Dante, and they were rebooting the story, which I already thought was great, and I'm one of the only people who thinks that it wasn't run directly into the ground with DmC 4. A lot of people didn't like the whole Nero arc. I loved it, personally. But the fact that they're starting to put games in between storylines of other games, because I'll say this, I said this before, I'll say this again in a video. Chronologically, Devil May Cry goes, well, this one's a reboot, so this one has nothing to do with the timeline of the old Dante, but it goes 3, 1, 4, 2. Let me explain that real quick, because people don't seem to understand that. Just fucking email Capcom, and they'll email you back, if they have time. Because 1, he's cocky. 3, he's wicked cocky, young cocky dude. 1, he's opens up his business, obviously, so clearly that's the order that it goes. 4, he's a little more reserved, but still cocky, and then in 2, he's the silent Dante that everybody hated, but if you think of it in that span of, you know, the way that the games go, that chronology, fuck you. His demeanor makes sense. And I think they just backtrack that bullshit, and they're like, yeah, but fucking, we'll just put it that way. But that's the way it makes sense to me. This Dante is a little emo. I know, so I have some UK people that are like, he is not emo. In America, this Dante is emo. The lady, like, laughed at me when I told her what I wanted for a haircut. Apparently it's called a raccoon tail, by the way. That's what it's called, this thing in the back. I didn't really like his personality in the game per se. I think that the old Dante did it better, but there were some parts that were just awesome with this Dante. I got into an argument with somebody on here when I did my impressions video of this. This Dante right here is me when I was 18. I'm sorry. I know some people, the person I got in an argument with, like, you're an asshole. You should have got your ass kicked a lot. Yeah, but it didn't happen. This Dante is me demeanor-wise. Obviously not the whole, you know, half human, half demon Nephilim thing. I didn't have that going on, clearly, because I'm recording in a basement right now. But, I felt like I could connect with this character better, like, on that kind of level. However, I do think that the old Dante is just a better overall character. The old Dante had all of his swagger, if I may, and style without actually swearing, and this guy swore a lot. And I don't have a fucking problem with swearing, you guys should know that. But it depends on how it's done to convey an emotion, you know what I mean? And there are certain points in the game where him swearing was, like, amazing. There's one, I can't tell you, but there's one point at the end he's talking shit to Mundus, and he says something, and then he goes, fucking priceless. And it was, like, just awesome, because he was trying to piss Mundus off, because he wanted Mundus to become the form he was supposed to be. So that was pretty cool. But there's a couple of ones that are, like, funny one-liners, like him and Virgil are having a back and forth, and he said that his dick was bigger. Like, that was funny. And when you're fighting the succubus, that's early on, so I don't mind giving that away. When you're fighting the succubus, and you're having the back and forth talk between the boss fight, right before the boss fight, and him and the succubus have a back and forth of fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Like, it was amazing. But other than that, there's really no, like, hardcore memorable parts within the story. I think the story was kind of like ripped off a little bit from, remember that movie They? You know, where they took most of Duke Nukem's demeanor. I'm here to kick ass and chew gum. You know that one? So basically did this where demons ran everything, and through the eyes of humans, they were big corporations and CEOs and blah, 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 newscasters. And Virgil was out to expose them, get rid of them, and then he had his means at the end, which I won't give away. But everyone knows that Virgil's a bad guy. Everybody knows that Virgil's a bad guy by perception. He could not be a bad guy, depending on the way that you see the world, really. The way you see the world, Dante could be the bad guy. Who knows? But they kept the root origin of the story the same. You know, the traitor demon, Sparta, you know, he was their father. You know, they had the amulets from their mother. And that one actually wasn't really touched upon that much about the amulets like it was in 3. Like in 3 it was the amulets gave the power. They didn't really go into depth about the amulets, but that's okay. But as far as the story goes, I mean, they could have done much better. If they had used this system and changed the characters a bit, they could have just got away with making a new IP, and it probably would have, I think, been better in the eyes of fans, because the game is really good. The gameplay and all that shit. Like, overall, this is a good game. This is a good hack and slash game. And it is a good Devil May Cry game, but it would have been better as something else. But a lot of people aren't going to see that because they don't want to play it. Because they're just, you know, I'm not going to play it because fucking the Dante's not the same. This Dante's faggy. That's a good one. That's one I hear a lot. I believe in this Dante. I feel like the way that it ended was a little corny, but they can continue on with it if they were to reboot every other Devil May Cry in the series. Because this could have led in directly into 3, the ending of this game. So it was kind of like they made this game before, because, you know, I don't want to give away too much. He was just like a party animal in this game. He wasn't like trying to start up his Devil May Cry shop, you know. But the way they ended it could have led into 3. That's all I can really say without ruining the fucking game. So, I don't know. But the gameplay itself is amazing. Ninja Theory is awesome. I don't know if any of you guys are aware of any of the games they made. Most notably, Heavenly Sword. A lot of people don't like Heavenly Sword, from what I've gathered by me referencing it. People coming back like, I didn't like Heavenly Sword. Heavenly Sword was an amazing game for a launch title for a system, and I'll stand by that. There wasn't a lot they carried over in here. Like, when you play it, it is really familiar to Devil May Cry. It will feel like Devil May Cry, but it doesn't actually play like Devil May Cry. I told you it did. It does not. Because I went back and I re-reviewed 4, and the controls were all fucked up for me. But this one just, it feels natural while you're playing it. And the combination of the grabbing, the going towards, like your angel arm and your demon arm, grapple, I should say, and the weapon combinations are great. Having an angel weapon and a demon weapon. However, there are some enemies that are like, you can only kill with a demon weapon, you can only expose them with a demon weapon, you can only kill them with an angel weapon, you can only expose them with an angel weapon. So that's kind of frustrating, but I mean, I guess it adds a little bit to try and cut down repetition. But the matter of the fact is, you cannot cut down repetition in a hack and slash game, because a hack and slash game is kill, move to the next area, kill, move to the next area, kill, find a key, kill, find a key for a secret door, maybe, I don't know. That's all a hack and slash game is, and that's all it should be. And Devil May Cry definitely is up there. It was a short game. It took me a long time to beat, because I just didn't give it the proper attention that it needed. However, it was a short game, but the fact, like, let's see what I'm on. I played it right on Nephilim. I don't know why people want to start at Devil Hunter Human. I beat it on Nephilim, so obviously I unlocked Son of Sparta, and Devil May Cry's replay value has always been in Bloody Palace and playing these ones. So I will go back again. I'll play it on Son of Sparta. I will not go to Hell in Hell. I won't do it. That's the other thing. The game is much easier than a regular Devil May Cry. Nephilim felt like human to me in the other games. It was very easy. I did not die a lot from enemies. I died a lot from falling off of certain areas because I just wasn't doing it right. I don't know. I wasn't doing it right. I love this picture, by the way. I wish I had this as a poster, Because what's this angel doing right here? She's like looking under the wrong side of his trench coat. And I really do love that picture. I don't know. I'm just pointing at like, yeah, it's like that, you know? But that's his demeanor. Like, that picture actually really personifies the character. And I like that. I don't know. Do I think the game's worth it? To a Devil May Cry fan, if you haven't played it yet, stop worrying. The game is good. You are going to like it unless you have the mentality the whole time that I hate this game. I hate it. I hate this game. And I did have that mentality. That's why it's taken me so long to do the review, because I waited till I was okay with it, till I was like, you know what, this game was really good. Like, let's get the bullshit aside. This game was actually good. This was a good Capcom game. When you consider, you know, a game like Resident Evil 6 that came out and really butchered a series, or Operation Raccoon City. I mean, that was a good game, just not a good Resident Evil game. But those games are taking down a series. This game changed, but didn't really change, but people don't know that because they won't give it a chance. Give this game a chance, man. It does not ruin the series. They could go back, and they can go back to making old Dante if they wanted to, and this game will still be a good game, and I still will consider it part of the Devil May Cry series. I said it. You happy? Check this game out, guys. I'm serious. It's really good. It is a really good game. The story's weak, but the gameplay is good, and in a hack and slash, majority of hack and slash stories are kind of weak. I mean, it is nice to have some, you know, badass moments and have a decent story to carry you through. And this game does have some real badass moments in the form of cutscenes. There's a couple, like, not really QTEs, but you'll have to do your angel grab. One particular one where the world is, like, falling apart, it's crumbling, and you need to watch the car that Virgil and someone else is in while you're doing it. But, yeah. Also, I was a little bummed out because they kind of made Kat like a Trish, because she had the ability, you know, the portals and stuff, to jump between worlds, and I really thought that they were going to come out and be like, this is Trish, but they didn't do it. Yet. Who knows where they'll go with it, because you all know that Trish doesn't actually appear until the first game anyways, but she's new to Dante, so it'll be fun to see the dynamic of that. And yeah, man, please check this game out. I can't stress it enough. I actually do like this Dante, and I really like Ninja Theory. And it looks like I'm plotting some shit. I'm not. I really do like Ninja Theory, and I kind of hope they continue on with these. You know what I mean? Thank you guys for watching.